Hello, Gabriele. How are you? This day I was investigation about what the means of transport will be like in the future. What do you think about this topic?
In my opinion, in the last 20 years, transportation has been very useful for human beings to move from a location to another. But unfortunately, during these years, land and air transportation emit a lot of CO2 on our planet, generating more and more pollution. What is your opinion about that?
Yes, I think the same. Also, I believe the transportation in the future will be different than it is now because the technology change and advance at the same time. So it may be that in the future cars will fly like a plane. What do you think pass in the future, like in 10 or 50 years?
In the next 10 and 20 years, transportation will no longer use gas. They will use only electricity. And not only private transportation, also public transportation. A few days ago, I read an article that in the present, the only country in the world that use electricity in all the public transportation is China. What is your opinion about what will happen in the future?
Yes, recently I read an article that say that coming in the future the transports like cars or motorcycle uh, use the solar energy and no longer use gasoline, and I think that is amazing because we can reduce the use of gasoline and the same time reduce the contamination what produce this. So will be interesting that this can happen in the future. What do you think about this a good thing about this?
The good thing about this, as I said before, is that help the world to reduce part of environment pollution. And also, a few days ago, I read a documentary on a hyperloop technology that has designed trains that reach incredible speeds so that people can travel long distance in short times.
Yes, in my opinion, the bad of this is that the people will become dependent with the technology. Since the car can be driving alone and they will get lost. So I think this is the bad thing about cars in the future.
Oh, I like what you say. We agree in many things. Thank you for listening our conversation. Goodbye.